Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong, where I have, in fact, returned. And apparently with all the competency of previous attempts. Nevertheless, it has been actually 4 days since I last touched this game. Which anyone who watched my last playthrough would probably find unsurprising. Because, you know, in the spans of all the recordings that I was doing during my last session, yeah, I reached a point of just being absolutely and completely done with this game. Like, to a point where it was really not, I would say it was not healthy for me to continue playing the game in the headspace that I was in. So, luckily, I can just come back fresh and, you know, just keep on going. Okay, so there is a path up there. So I want to try to work my way toward here and also to the other side here. But I think the first thing I want to do is get up to Songclave. Simply because I really haven't been there in a while. And I do have stuff to turn in. Might also be worth Oh, right. These absolute bastards. But yeah, it's probably worth turning in stuff here in Songclave. Just to see if anything else can be unlocked. We can also go ahead and donate to build up Songclave. And do you have anything interesting? Oh! 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 Oh, God, you have really important stuff. Okay. I am specifically going to grab the simple key. That's what I was going to do today. I was going to start by heading down to the locked door in the deep docks. I can also now access the locked cage in the Sinner's Road. And you don't have anything of import to say. God damn, they got really good stuff here. Yeah, this path is still just easier and safe. Okay. I was trying to say this path is obviously just easier and safer. To be fair, at least it still lacks the big guys. Okay. Yes, we can finally go up this area. Okay. Memoriam. Let's just adjust my map here. Doesn't really look from the map like there is a lot here that's going to matter much. But nevertheless, interesting. We got some basic bugs. Okay, that first part was like the Moss Grotto. This is more like the sort of stuff we see in the Boneyard. Is this place just kind of like a zoo? Like just a collection of enemies from different biomes? Is that the idea? Oh, it's this guy. Hello. Hello. Whoa. No. Calm down, buddy. Oh, no. Come on, buddy. Calm down. Nope. Let's heal. At least we got the heal off. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. You are one of the Bone Splinter boys, for sure. Okay. We beat that, and we got a Beast Shard. That was admittedly pretty tough. So, hopefully I won't have to fight that again. Okay. Okay. Alright, I have to do them in the correct order. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did not catch that one. What's the order? Okay. Nope, I had it wrong. Alright, let's try again. Okay. We got them all. And that opens up a path above me, I think, along with a cog heart piece. Okay, no, that's not a path. Whoa. Yeah, that's just... Oh, is this the map? Yes! No! Ugh, curses. Okay. I can't afford the map. Okay, let's heal. Easy enough. And that is a hidden path there. Okay, I really could use... I really could use the map there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, mossberry. We can mark that off. That's interesting. That's a hidden path, which leads here and here, which leads back to the bench. Okay. And what is... Ugh, that's a whole other thing. Okay, so that means that I am in this vertical area. Okay. So we already went here. No, I have this wrong. Okay. There is supposed to be a hidden path. It's only accessible from the other side. Okay. So if I do want to continue exploring here, I do need to go up and around. I would particularly like to try and find the other pale oil today, if at all possible. There we go. Okay, that goes up here. Whoa, no, oh boy. Nope, nope. Nope, calm out, calm down, calm down. Come on. There we go. Interesting. Yeah, this whole area is basically just like a microcosm of enemies from other areas of the game. An interesting concept. Oh boy. Okay. So that goes there. Ah. Oh, no you don't. Oh, come on. Whoops. Yeah, this is... Okay. So, jumping out of... what? God damn it. God damn it. So, I'm kind of... Okay, that goes here. That goes here. God damn it. I need just a teensy bit more to heal. Okay. There we go. Come on. Okay. There we go. All right. That gives me enough to attempt this again. So my previous failures were because I did not realize that jumping out of the water limited the height that I could gain. So I think... Okay. I had a thought. And I die on the fucking water strider, because of course I do. Because this is not designed to be... Oh, spear. That's how I get through that. I use the claw line. That's how it's done. Okay. Claw line gets me over that obstacle easily. Claw line gets me over that obstacle so easily that it's practically a non-issue. Understood. Okay. There we go. Okay. At least that's easily acquired. Very fine. Okay. There we go. Got it. Okay, so that is a memory locket. Nice. And then with that done, I can continue to work my way up here. Perfect. Alright. Heal. Gotcha. Oh boy. Okay. Come on. There we go. Got him. Okay. Progress is being made. Containment fails, memory lost. Excise outer, maintain inner. Shellwood status sustained. Remember. Marrowlands status critical. Remember. Verdanian environment exceeded. Destined to forget. Interesting. What is this saying exactly? It's hard to really understand. Come on. God damn it. Gee, what a shock. The area that is clearly super difficult to navigate through is super difficult to navigate through. Yeah, Jesus, I nearly died again. Okay. Are you enemies? If any of you... Okay, there's gotta be enemies in here. I don't trust it. It's quiet. I would prefer... Okay, haven't been there before. Interesting. Okay. This is an elevator. Or something. Yeah, it's an elevator. Okay, this is for an entire environment I haven't seen before. So it seems like the safest way is to go fight these things. Okay. So that loops back down to the area where we started. Which I guess leaves this. There's at least some silk here. Interesting. What about further down? God damn it. Okay. No sign. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare. God damn it. Okay. So there is supposed to be... I hate that. I really do. I don't know why I keep trying to check the map that I don't have. Other than just have it. But the important thing is that I did definitely just get a shortcut back. Okay, that was just kind of a whim to see if there was anything over there. There wasn't. Should have saved that until I had 3. Okay. Okay. So that is a claw line section. Ugh. Does that even work? Can I, like, jump out of a claw line? Okay. This section just kind of sucks. Okay. By the time I get this map, this whole area is going to be almost completely explored. Interesting. Alright. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Oh, okay, that was it. That was the entire issue. So that gets the spool fragment, which I think was pretty much the only, like, big threat. Or the only, like, big thing to get in this area. Now that I've gotten a pale oil, I actually do feel the difference in power. And then this cuts across to here. Here is established by consent of the conductors the memoriam of Farloom. What is remembered is never lost. Okay. Mark these hidden paths off my map. So there is this area up here with the, like, electro stuff. Okay. So, I've never seen the area that has this. But I'm going to assume that the individual challenges will be fairly basic. Hello? Materium. Oh. Okay, hidden path. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, well, I utterly failed to survive that. Okay, never mind. I've gotten the Volt Vessels tool. Okay. So that is the Volt Vessel. That is good. And then there is supposed to be a path hidden here. Let's see. All right. Oh, no, no, no. It's up here. It's not even a hidden path. Okay. That's fine. Oh, this is for the cold area. Okay. So there is supposed to be a flea here. That's a big-ass flea. No! Okay. So, it's a killer flea. Got it. Still reaching that area again should not prove difficult. And, in fact, that's all it took. Perfect. Then the... Whoops. The first thing I want to do is unlock the hidden path over here. There we go. Which now means I can get right back to this flea super easily. Alright. Come on. I mean, you don't really seem hard. The only real issue is the bounce back when you slam into a wall. But that's easily predictable. Okay. Well, there is a super flea. I'm pretty sure that is everything in all of Memoriam, except for the elevator that I can't pay for right now. So, I can come back and get the map here anytime I want. But that is pretty damn low priority at this point. Cool. So, what did I end up getting? I ended up getting Materium and a cogwork piece. We're also still trying to collect roach guts. Okay. So the flea wasn't really mad, it was just kind of exhausted. So I think the correct thing to do now is to head back to the elevator, use it to get back to the bellway, and then proceed through the other side. Okay, never mind. I cannot afford that. I think I actually do need to get a little bit of rosaries. How many do you give me if I kill you? Come on. You give me 67. Okay. So if I kill 2 of you, I have enough to afford the next elevator at least. And it will really help having an elevator that can lead from the Bellway to Songclave. There we go. Easy enough. Yes, insert rosaries. Cool. That is the Songclave elevator. And there. Couple basic things. So let's go to the Coral Chambers and work my way back. Yeah. Okay. We gotta work our way back toward the Bellway. Come on. That is fine. Gotcha. Heal. Since I am assuming that the Bellway elevator will also cost 80. I don't think you give rosaries, so you're not a priority. I can't believe I was rich recently. Gotcha. Okay, that is over 80 rosaries. I'm also going to have to make sure I remember the Songclave Merchant, since he had some extremely important stuff. Like a mask shard. Perfect. No, wait, I don't want to go into White Ward. White Ward is not the way to where I am trying to go. This is the way I want to go. Come on. There we go, little boy. Progress. Clockwork guys, pretty sure don't give rosaries. You, however, do. That thing is just clockwork and does not give rosaries. However, it is dangerous enough that I don't want to risk leaving it alive. Ow. That hurt. Okay. Bellway. This is the elevator. Okay. So there is supposed to be a path here. I don't think I have any way to access it. Getting into the area with the next Penmaster oil. It looks like I might be able to get there actually from Songclave. Yeah, it looks like the Songclave map extends far more east than my maps currently show. Hey, Sharma. Oh boy there, I was hoping we would meet here, Red Maiden. Rising at last to the heights of the Citadel, and being amongst so many of my brothers and sisters. It is a blessing indeed. Yes, a blessing. Your voice belies some hesitation in that belief, little pilgrim. You have seen now the reality of this broken place. What do you make of it truly? Do not judge me a doubter. The Citadel is a holy place indeed, resplendent and vast beyond my wildest hope. But yet, the grand halls ache with silence, and I see suffering in the shadows wherever I peer too deeply. Fear and pain. Why were these things allowed into our paradise? Have my brothers and sisters not yet earned their holy reward? Aww. She was a true believer. Cloaks of the Choir. Okay. Our haunted brethren wandering the Great Hall still wear their fine white cloaks. Okay. So we need the cloaks. I don't know if it is actually within my capacity at this point to explore further to the east side of Songclave. Ow. I actually think the most reliable way in here is through bile water, interestingly enough. Alright. Let me take a look here. Yeah, Sinner's Road and Bile Water leaving up to here. It's a pretty crazy path. There might be an easier way through the Sinner's Road, if I'm seeing it correctly. How long have I been at this? Only 49 minutes. Honestly, I am feeling so much better today. But I think I really want to check out the Deep docks area first. The deep docks area has been keyed off to me since the earliest portions of the game. So let's just adjust my map down for the deep docks. And let's go. There's actually a lot down here that I have not seen yet. Okay. Yes. Something horrible is going to happen to poor Sherma before the end of the game. I just know it. Okay. We've got a key. And now that I have the key, I suspect that this area is going to be relatively easier in general, since this is accessible potentially much earlier on in the game. Okay. And you know, I genuinely cannot believe that the compass is still something you have to actually equip in this game. Like, who the hell is playing Silksong without the ability to see where they are? Come on, you. That's fine. What the fuck? Okay, that was new. That was quite terrifying. Okay. Oh, right. They ooze down. I haven't rested since... Oh, boy. That is annoying, but it's fine. If nothing else, it still refreshes my map so I can see a little more clearly exactly where things are. Using just that as a starting point, I can navigate pretty easily using my on-screen map here. All right. Whoops. Here is a new tool that is the flint slate. Gotcha. Oh, good. This was a path that was necessary to go this way anyway. I think that way leads to bile water. So we don't want to do that just yet. Very good. God damn it. Okay. Ah, hidden path. Whoa. No, you don't, buddy. Thank you. Heal. And that leads to something. Jesus. That is actually absurd. There. No. Oh, God, this place is a death trap. That, however, is craft metal. So let's mark these off my map. Okay. I am very injured. And I think with that, it is now time to head into... Oh, no, wait, that's not... Oh, okay, this is just Farfields. I mean, I am in one of the, like, safest places in the game. Yeah. Let's just stop and rest. While I'm at it, let's check out my loadout, actually. Oh, I'm almost close to another mask. Flint metal. Temporary superheats the needle's blade, imbuing each slat with flame and increasing lethality. Volt vessels. Are the curve claws any good? I mean, that is pretty good. Let's try the Volt vessels. That's fine. Honestly, at this point, we're probably better off going with the Magma Bell. Okay. Yeah, I think this is better. There's a lot of fire-based threats down here. Okay. Oh, this is to open the door. Okay. It does seem like I'm going through the intended path of this section of the deep docks. Let's see. So this will be accessible via a... Gotcha. Okay. Via a hidden path. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. This is much, much, much better platforming than I had to deal with before. And that is good for a spool fragment, which means even more silk. All right, perfect. I am very close to the point where at max silk, I'll be able to drop 2 heals back to back. Okay. Ow. Oh, God. You absolute asshole. Alright, that's fine now. Everything is pretty under control for the moment. So, my current goal over the next episode or two is going to be to get the other pale oil in the Citadel. Once I have the second pale oil, then we will actually start to push... Whoops. Then we will actually start the push toward getting the songs. This place sucks. Oh my god. You know what? It's my fault. I was far too foolish to believe that any area of this game might be, what's the word I'm looking for? Good? The enemies are hard to hit. The enemies have protection over parts of their body. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. Obviously, this tool would shoot down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think... This is the location I was hoping to find. Oh! Okay, never mind. Okay, so, fuck that place. I'm getting through it one way or the other, but... yeah. I'm not going to pretend like I tolerate its design. I've played plenty of Metroidvanias in my day. I have played plenty of, you know, difficult areas with difficult enemies. I have never seen an area where the enemies are like this in my life. It is actually nuts that they are combining flying, body-shielded enemies with AoE projectiles with ballistic pattern. I have never seen that kind of a combination. Or at least not in like areas with limited space for maneuvering. Wow. Yeah, that sucked. Okay. Alright. Oh, you kidding me? There was still... He's still not dead. He's still not dead. This guy was just waiting the entire time. There is supposed to be a flea in this room somewhere. Ah, okay. It was accessed via this path. Got it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave on the infinite health for now. Just to get through this whole area. There we go. Okay, that is another flea saved. I'm actually pretty close to being done with this area. We just go through here. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, alright, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. They throw exploding projectiles while fighting them over ground that can break. And God help you if you made it this far. Okay, but forgot to bring your magma bell. Okay, and that opens up this room with that room. But I want to continue this way. Okay. Whoops. So if we go up from here, it is a shortcut back to here. This path, I believe, if I mark off the areas I have found on my map, I believe I'm actually on my way to a boss. Okay, Forge Brother Cygnus. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I do not give two shits about dealing with you normally, or, you know, pretending I have any patience for your bullshit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Are you kidding me? It's a goddamn Mantis Lords situation? Are you kidding? Oh, that's absurd. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not even attempting to do this fairly. You're an asshole. Okay, yeah, of course it adds more lava. Naturally. It's a Mantis Lord situation, but also sometimes your mobility is limited, and also they have explosions. Cool. Ah. Nice. All right. So I think I handled that very well. It is telling me, yes, that there's a lore thing. Bucket overflowing with smoldering flintstone. Any lore? No? Okay. Alright, cool. Then the explorations of this area continue. There is actually a place to rest. Okay. Nothing in there. Ooh. Well, aren't you just a big little explodey boy? We're going to make sure we get you in my hunter's journal. Cool. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Any other big bitey boys want to get added to my journal? Any of you? You're a big explodey boy. Okay. There we go. And through here. wonder how many of you I have to kill to finish your entry in the journal. Because I would prefer to never have to see you again. Okay. Uh-huh. Cool. And that lets me open up the door over here. And over here reveals something. An old diving bell. Its door is shut tight by an ornate clamp. Okay. Don't really know what that's about, but it all works, I guess. Oof. Defeat one more to complete the Hunter's Note. Okay. Yeah, we can afford to defeat one more. Just so we never have to deal with that again. There we go. Okay. Next area. Yeah, that place sucked. Okay. So, from here, there is a path that goes up and to the right, or left and then down. And I needed to defeat a few more of you just to get data into the Hunter's book. Cool. So let's make sure we grab the whatever it is that's in here. There we go. Oh, yeah, I think I've already been. I think this is one of the areas I had been before. Yeah, I've already been there, and I fought the Forge Brothers, and I found the hidden paths. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those sections of the Deep Docks I actually had access to, like, from very early in the game, and there was a drop here. Okay. Perfect. In that case... Okay. There is one more hidden area this way that I didn't do yet. Whoops. In this area... Here we go. Hidden path there. Alright, so I assume this is just, like, a basic gliding challenge. And yes, that is a memory locket. Perfect. Okay. Before I do this... Oh, okay. I think I understand why this area is so hard now. Looking at this map, it looks like at some point I will be taking the diving bell through the magma down into a place marked on the map as the Abyss. So we are actually done here. That is probably why that area was so incredibly challenging. It was basically a super late game area, which would explain why it did take basically all of my mobility skills to get through some of the more challenging sections. Okay. I don't believe this NPC has anything else meaningful to sell me. So that can be taken off my to-do list as well. And I imagine we're at least an hour and a half at this point. No, it's only been an hour 22. Okay. Well, then with that entire section of the deep docks done, let's see if I can't, in fact, finish up some stuff in the Center's Road. First, we're going to take that off the map. All right. So, once again, my goal overall is to reach the other pale oil in the Citadel. So... Greymore. It might be worth it while I'm here. It might be worth it while I'm in Bilewater to go a little bit out of my way in order to grab the map. What am I saying? It's obviously going to be worth it. We really don't want to be screwing around in these areas without maps. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, so this is up and over. Okay. Nope, still gotta go a little bit higher. Here we go. Whoops. And I also need to be collecting God damn it. Whatever, just take the damn thing. And while we're at it, best to rest. We also need to be collecting the thing for the quest. The quest back in Bilewater. Okay, Center's Road. Yes. Okay. No, Sinner's Road was above me. I think my favorite part about using this cheat engine is that I still get all of my achievements. So this is... okay. So there is one hidden path that I have to take to get to where I'm trying to go. There we go. More roach guts. Come on, buddy. Here we go. Roach guts. I think we only need like one more roach guts to finish this this quest. And there we can use our other simple key to help out this guy. He didn't seem particularly interested in being released, but we're going to release him anyway. So I am free, despite no request of mine for aid. And I do not ask gratitude. The key merely fit the lock. If you choose, stay in here and wait till your shell hardens the crust. No, I shall depart shortly. With my way clear, my wish again propels me, though I tried to avoid it. Then safe journey, Tallbug. I'll not pry further. Clearly you bear your own burden. Yes, it certainly seems that he does. Okay. So I do need... one more... Okay, I don't actually have a way to climb in that room. We'll have to climb in this room. Excuse me. Oh, go screw yourself. Okay. So that leads here. And that leads here, which leads here, which actually gives me a lot of rosaries. Interesting. Whoops. Okay. That didn't seem so bad. And we have a shortcut here. And we are starting to work our way back toward the Citadel. Okay, we have entered an area called the Mist. Interesting. Gotcha. And this goes here. I don't quite know where I'm going. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's why I don't have anything here on my map. The mist is randomly changed areas, no maps or direct routes. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Hello? Can I hurt you? Doesn't seem like I can. Oh, boy. No wonder this area is, unmapped. Still, I'm not gonna have my arse bothered with trying to not get killed in an area that I can't actually navigate. So, I don't... Hold on. Is the idea that I keep following the lights? Or is this a will-o-wisp situation where following the lights is the quickest way to my doom? Okay, hold on. Okay, well, those lights aren't even moving. So, I have no way of knowing if I'm even progressing. Okay. Begone, begone, leave this place. So the bugs flew here. I think playing the songs for the bugs might cause them to go toward the exits. Oh, okay, I can kill those. Instead of acting at random, let's try to find some of the bugs. Alright, which way can you lead me? Okay. So you go over here. Okay, playing here doesn't really do anything. Okay. Cool. Lead me, little bugs. Okay, so they are basically going straight that way. But in the end, I fell out of the mist. Because, of course, I fucking fell out of the mist. Okay. I don't actually have any specific information that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is all just based on assumption. I am assuming that this is a kind of like Lost Woods situation. So, on top of damage, these things also hurt your silk. Okay. So, the exit is up here. So, as long as I don't fall out of the area, it seems to be okay. Hello. Alright, lead me. Okay. I think my plan is working, maybe. Okay, you are going here. Okay, just to be certain. You're going here. Okay. We cannot, under any circumstances, afford to fall out of the mist again. Okay. Alright. You will be lost. Okay. Pretty sure this is a room I haven't seen before. It might indicate progress. No, I don't think I'm in the mist anymore. Okay, where am I? This is the exhaust organ. Do you mean an exhaust organ as in, like, an actual musical instrument? Alright. Infinite health off. Or do you mean this as in a biological sense? This is literally... like a bodily organ used to vent. Okay. There is a flea in the upper left portion of this map, according to what I am looking at here. Okay. Okay. Of course. Platforming challenges. Naturally. Okay. So far, everything's going pretty good. Oh, it's a boss. Yeah, screw that. Oh, it's... Okay. It's a Phantom of the Opera reference. Cool. Neat. I've been recording a long time, and I do not care to climb this thing. Excuse me. Which is a shame, because it looks like you have a really, really cool moveset. Uh-huh. Cool. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Cool. Yeah, this would be an absolutely miserable fight, given how long this is. And just the franticness of it. Doesn't seem like it would be too bad once you actually learned the moveset. But the problem would be living long enough in order to learn it. And basically, like all the bosses in this game, it has a solid 3 phases. Come on. Just die already. Do you think this might be enough? Like, do you think maybe this is enough hits to kill a boss? And to say, yeah, we went and we made like a really good, challenging boss here. But, nope, no. Parry? Did I just unlock a combat skill to parry? Bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks and instantly strike back. I might actually like that better than Silkstorm. Okay. So it's really just a skill. Alright, fair enough. And there's my achievement for defeating the Phantom. And this goes up into the underworks. And okay, I'm all the way up here. So I think to work toward my goal, I need to go this way. And then possibly up. Yes, this is a long vertical shaft in this section of the underworks. So that opens up here. Okay, which means that I finally have connection back down to the Bellway. Okay, perfect. And then we grab a memory locket. Okay. So that is that and that and that. I still think I'm relatively close. Let's see. Yeah, I still think I'm actually pretty close to getting the next pale oil. Maybe? I see marks for 2 secret paths here. And then is one of these a path I can access right now? Okay. Okay, so there is a path below. But I don't believe I can access the parts of the underworks that I need to reach from where I currently am. I think I need to get there and then work my way up and then over. And then the pale oil is somewhere like roughly here. So the best way to achieve that is actually Bellway elevator to the underworks. It might be worth stopping by the architect on my way out. I know that his stock was partially restricted based on the number of tools that I had. I'm close. I am close to figuring this out. This is very, very challenging. Yes, okay, so up and over. I think I opened up a shortcut here. Yes, I did. Okay. So, rest here. Whoops. So, what was it you sold again? The cogwork reel, the scuttle brace. That's not bad. Architect's key. We can buy the architect's key now. So, what does that do? Yes, we'll use the architect's key. Oh, is this for the architect crest? Yes, okay, so this is for the architect crest. Gotcha. Spin the needle as a screw, shredding foes. Spin silk to rapidly craft new tools. Okay, so this is like for a tool using build. Which actually sounds really freaking awesome, except for the part where you have to use your consumables to refresh your goddamn tools. Okay. Still, that's a big one. That is a big one. We're still not going to use that, though. Ooh, 3 tools simultaneously. Interesting. But the one that we want is the Wanderer. We can take off the Magma Bell. And honestly, that just kind of is annoying. Unlike some of the other power-up ones, the Flint Slate is not of a limited capacity. Okay. Flint Slate it is. So my assumption is that I now have the movement tools necessary to work my way through this area. Which does seem to be the case. Yes. Oh. Okay. Is there any other way to access that door? No, we are down here now. Okay. So How the hell does one access this area? It might just genuinely be only through bile water. I have reached a strange part of this game where I do not fully get how different areas of the Citadel actually connect. Basically, there is an entire area called the Whispering Vaults, which is here. The Pale Oil is here, is accessible there. One of the song pieces is accessed through there. It's looking like this area of the underground might only be accessible through the vaults. And then that portion of the vaults might only be accessible through bile water. And then taking a long winding path up from there? So, yeah, we are not going to be getting that other pale oil today. Simply because it's just not practical to put in the time to go all the way back right now. God damn it, I just want to check my fucking map, people. Here we go. Nope, can't access through there either. Okay. So I have to go down and around to hit a lever in order to go back to the elevator. So it really seems like the only way I can reach the places that I'm trying to get to is through bile water. Which means we'll have to go back to Greymoor and go back through Sinner's Road, back into bile water. And then bile water connects to the Whispering Vaults, I guess. And if I am wrong about that, I genuinely don't know what to do about it. But at least we are nearly done with all the stuff in Sinner's Road. And then bile water, once I have the map at least, should not be too bad. I know I've heard that people hate bile water, but honestly, in the course of my explorations, I am... That is really cool. In the course of my explorations, at least I'm continuing to get just about everything out there. Yeah, all in all, I think today was a pretty good episode. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.